Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. We are going to be making a delicious chicken sandwich. Now for the dough, I have 3 cups all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons whole milk, 1 teaspoon salt, 3 tablespoons brown sugar, and 2 1/4 teaspoon active dried yeast. I melted the butter in some warm water, and I also have 1 cup of warm water. Sprinkle your yeast and brown sugar and stir with a fork. You can set this aside and allow it to bloom for a couple minutes. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons milk to some butter, and we're gonna add the salt to the flour. This is the bloom, the yeast mixture. We're gonna just add the butter to it. Stir, stir, stir. And we're gonna just add that mixture to the flour. Consistency should be a little sticky, so don't be scared, but you can add a little bit more flour if it's a bit too sticky. Now you're gonna fold that in until it's somewhat semi-smooth, and that should be fine. Now I have some extra virgin olive oil. We're going to grease our bowl, and I'm gonna put a little on my hand and the dough just so that I can lift it out of the bowl. So we're gonna cover with a damp cloth and put it aside for about an hour so that it can double its size. Sorry. So we have 1 to 2 large tomato and a head of lettuce. We're gonna store these in the refrigerator until they're ready to be used. Now we're gonna prep the breast. We cut them in 3, cut enough the tenderloin and cut the fatter piece at an angle in 2. Then we're gonna cut this thick piece like a butterfly. Then we're gonna use a mallet to make it the same thickness all around. Repeat for each piece and be sure to butterfly the thicker pieces. Season by sprinkling a bit of each season over each piece of chicken. Then you're gonna rub it in, flip the chicken over, and do the same. Add a dash of milk to your eggs and whisk. So you're gonna set up your breading station, and I used about 1 box of cornstarch, and we're gonna go egg first. These are also coated once. Now onto the sauce. We have 1 cup greased ketchup, 1/2 cup white vinegar, 1 cup water, 3 to 4 tablespoons brown sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, and a cayenne. Add everything to a sauce pot and boil until it comes to a syrupy-like texture and consistency. Be sure to mix the spices in as much as possible. Then we're gonna punch this dough in the face. We're now gonna put it on the table and give it some folds for cutting. I'm gonna cut the dough in 3 pieces. However, you can make this for 6 people by cutting the dough in 6 equal pieces and doing the recipe as follows. Now we're gonna tuck and roll and form some balls to make our buns. Now be sure to add the baking soda a tip at a time to the water because you don't want it to boil over. And we're making a bath so that the pretzel bread can have that rusty, crusty, delicious outside. Now we're gonna drop these and submerge them with your spider spoon to ensure that the water covers them at all times. Now the tray I have in the video is small, but I did transfer it to a larger sized tray, and that's greased. And then we're gonna sprinkle very generously with some thick coarse sea salt that I have here. You don't have to brush it with egg wash or anything, it should stick directly to the dough. Add these to your preheated oven directly after sprinkling with salt. Now we're making a pickle. We have our jar and our funnel. Now we're gonna slice the cucumber as thick as you would like it. Add it to the jar, no buts. Now with the heated vinegar mixture, we're gonna add it to our jar. Don't worry, I updated the recipe online. So we're using this dark soy sauce. It's perfect for sauces, for making them rich in color. It doesn't have as much sodium as the traditional ones, you know. You can find this at any Chinese supermarket or anywhere that sell Chinese products. So now we're gonna cover these generously and flip them and do the same on both sides. Add some cheese. I'm just using some processed cheddar cheese, but you can use whatever cheese you like. Now we're gonna put these in the oven for the cheese to melt. Now onto the fries. We're making some Cajun fries, but we're gonna powder some brown sugar and add it to it. So in the mortar and pestle, I added some brown sugar and salt to it, and I grind it until it became powder. The buns are ready. This is my favorite part. So we're gonna just brush these buns with some butter. Be generous. It can never be too much butter. Recipes will be available on my website, so please go and check it out. Link in my bio on Instagram. I love fresh bread with these. Set up your assembly line, start stacking. You can either break the span of the lettuce or break it off just so that they can lie flat for stacking. Ooh, forgot the pickle. Almost got it. Then I just put a little bit of mayo on top of these pickles just to hold the bun. Ooh la la, there you have it. KFC in the flesh. Thank you all so much for watching. If you try it and you like it, please be sure to tag us. Come find me at Cuisine de Nancy on Instagram and join our little community where we can boss up together and make bossed up dishes. Thanks for watching again. Bye.